let's talk about the best programming languages for game development. Now, when it comes to game development, choosing the right programming language can make all the difference in terms of performance, flexibility, and the development tools that you will have access to when designing and building your games. While different game engines are optimized for different languages, and your choice of a language will determine what platform you develop for, how much control you have over performance, and how steep the learning curve is. Now, for me, I'm going to focus on my 3 top choices for programming languages for games development, starting with my favorite. Now, for me, number 1 has to be C++. It's been the backbone of the gaming industry for decades. In terms of performance, it provides low-level control over hardware, which allows developers like you and me to create highly optimized games, which is better performance, especially for AAA titles. Also, you get memory management. So unlike higher-level languages, C++ gives you control over memory management, which is really crucial in optimizing resource-intensive games. Next up, we have flexibility and power. C++ is known for its flexibility, offering a balance between speed and control, which is why it's widely used in complex game engines. Which of course leads me to the natural thing to mention, which is the Unreal Engine, which of course, when you think about C++ and game development, this is the primary language used when using Unreal Engine, one of the most popular game engines for building AAA titles with highly detailed, graphically intensive games. Now, what makes Unreal special? Well, it offers C++ developers like you and me access to its full source code, enabling deep customization and optimization of game mechanics, rendering, and physics. If you think about it, popular games like Fortnite, Gears of War, and others were all built using Unreal Engine and C++, so it's naturally an excellent thing to consider if you want to be a really serious professional games developer. Next up, my next choice is C#. Now, C# is another powerful language for games development, and it's known for its simplicity and ease of use, especially when used with the Unity game engine. In fact, when you think about games development, oftentimes you see people comparing Unreal to Unity and naturally therefore C++ to C#. But why would C# be a great choice? Well, it's beginner friendly. It's got a simpler syntax than C++, making it much easier for beginners to pick up, yet it's still more than powerful enough for developing complex games. And you also get the option of managed code because unlike C++, C# uses managed memory, which reduces the chance of memory leaks and crashes, making it a more stable option for indie developers or smaller teams. Also, you get this nice feature of cross-platform compatibility because C# is highly versatile, allowing you to develop games for a variety of platforms, including PCs, consoles, mobile, and VR and AR. Now, of course, I mentioned the Unity engine. C# is the primary language used in Unity, and it's one of the most popular game engines in the world, especially for indie game development. It offers a user-friendly interface and a vast marketplace of assets, which makes it a great engine for developers of all skill levels. If you are new to games development and maybe even new to programming, C# and by that extension, Unity might be the best choice for you because it's got a much easier and less challenging learning curve than C++. Next up, I have to give an honorable mention to a newer language, and that is Lua. But why Lua? Why Lua for game development? Well, it's a lightweight and easy to learn language, making it perfect for beginners or those just getting started with games development. It's simple and flexible with the syntax that is really easy to pick up for developers who want to focus more on game mechanics and less on complex coding concepts. It's also an embedded language, and it's often used as a scripting language within game engines, allowing you to write game logic while keeping performance-heavy tasks in a lower level language. And if you've heard of Roblox, which you probably have because it's an incredibly popular game, one of the most popular game creation platforms for young developers in fact, Lua is the primary scripting language for this. So you can learn through play. Roblox provides an interactive way to learn Lua, allowing newcomers create their own games while getting familiar with basic programming concepts. I love this. I think it's great for beginners, and Roblox is an accessible platform, making it a fantastic choice even for kids or younger developers who are really interested in games and the potential of a career in games development. Now, of course, choosing the right language for games development is not as straightforward as just taking my word for it. You've really got to think about what you want to do, what your ideals are, what you'd like to do with those skills. Of course, C++ and Unreal is excellent for high-performance games. If you want to develop those, or you want to work with graphically intensive games, this is a fantastic and powerful choice, albeit it can be challenging if you're new to programming. On the other hand, C# and Unity is fantastic for versatility and simplicity. If you're a developer who wants a simpler, more beginner-friendly language that's still highly capable, this is a great option. And also, if you're just starting out, Lua with Roblox is a great way to get your feet wet in game development without being overwhelmed by complex code. Overall, each of these languages has its strengths, so I suggest that you choose the one that fits your project goals and skill level. And of course, feel free to experiment. See which one makes the most sense to you, give them all a try, consider some courses in game development or programming in each of these languages, and see which one makes you feel the most comfortable in your games development journey. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Feel free to let me know what your favorite programming language is for games development. Maybe you have some different opinions to me, maybe you prefer something I haven't even mentioned. By all means, feel free to let us know, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.